What is up, guys? It's Raul TV, Team R for UL. We're back again, back in the garage. Long time since I've been posting videos, but I've not made a new video. As you can see, the beard is coming on, and yeah, been busy in the kitchen, busy in the house doing DIY. So I've not been making car videos. Right, this one here, we've got a 2015 Audi A3 2-litre diesel. Well, it doesn't matter if it's a 2-litre diesel or 1.6 diesel, they all should be pretty much the same. We're gonna go ahead and replace the rear shock absorbers, right? Dead easy jobs. This is one for you DIYers out there, the car mechanics, YouTube mechanics out there. And let's go, let's do it. Right, first things first, I'm not going to show you how to do this. Take the wheel off. If you don't know how to change the wheel or replace the wheel, take the wheel off, you should not be even attempting this job. So first things first, bang the wheel off. Okay guys, wheel is off, as you can see there. The first thing we're going to do is, you can go ahead, I'm just going to show you one side. It's exactly the same on both sides. Same procedure, it's just same thing. Right, so first things first, we're going to take this bolt off. This nut and bolt, take that off, get some oil on there. Get some WD-40 lubricant, take that off. I think that's the 18mm socket. We need a socket, 18mm socket, spanner, whatever you've got. But I would recommend you get a strong arm and 18mm socket. Well, let's take that off and then we'll tackle the upper half next. Right guys, we've got the nut off. That is all freestyling. If you're unlucky, really unlucky, then that's going to get stuck to the shock absorber, the bush. But 9 times out of 10, it comes off nice and easy. So forget that I even said that. What you do is we're going to knock that off. There's no tension. There's tension on the spring, but there's no tension. It's not going to come down. Put it that way, because the main bolt is on there, right? Even though there's tension on the spring, it can't come down because the main bolt's there. So you're free to take that bolt off, knock it out, and then we'll go to the top ones here. Alright, next part guys, what we're going to do is, to make your life easier, you can go ahead and take this Torx off, Torx 25, this one here, and that way it moves out totally. I'm not going to do that because I'm rough, right? What we're going to do is, in there, right in there, I'll move this out of the way so you can see it, there's a 16mm bolt here, and there's another 16mm bolt right in there. Just make it out, take them two off. The whole shocker will come off, and then happy days. The job is halfway there. Let's go. There we have it guys, one shock absorber totally off. 10 minutes job. I'll be honest with you, 10 minutes to take it off, 10 minutes to put it back on. Okay, half an hour's job, put it that way. Half an hour's job if you do it properly. And one top tip is, I would recommend you just go ahead and change the top shocker mounting. If you don't change the top shocker mounting, then obviously what you'll have to do is you have to get it on the vise and whiz the top nut off. There's a nut right underneath that cover there. Flick that off. There's a nut there. Take that top mounting off, replace it, put it on the new one. And if you're changing the top mounting, what you can do is just chuck that away and just put the new mounting and new shocker on. Well, so what we're going to do now is, guys, we're going to take this top mounting off and we're going to put it onto the new shock absorber. Right guys, we're going to take this top shocker mounting off. As you can see there, I've clamped it on the vise. Top tip, if you're just going to go ahead and replace the top shocker mounting, do not ever do that. If you're going to keep the shocker and just change the mounting, sometimes the mounting cracks here, you'll just have to replace the shocker mounting. Do not ever clamp it like that. I'm going to go ahead and replace the shocker, that's why I've clamped it like that on the vise. We're going to chuck this one away, so that doesn't really matter. So if you're just changing the shocker mounting, never ever clamp it like that, because it puts a score mark on the shaft here. You don't want to damage the shock absorber when it goes up and down and everything. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is whiz that off, 16mm, bang that on there, get the gun on that. Let's do it. Right, there we have it guys. I've put that top mounting on, the bump stop is on, that cover's back on, new shock absorber. Press it down a few times, 1 or 2 times, just to activate the shock absorber. You don't need to, but just do it anyway. Right, what we do now is, you need a bit of brute strength here one person, I would get 2 people to do this. If you've got, you know, if you're feeling strong enough, then do it by yourself. One person to hold the shock absorber, hold the top mounting, the other one's going to gun it and tighten the nut up. Like I said, like I mentioned, I cannot put this new shock absorber back in the vise, because if I do that, I'll probably end up damaging it. So what I'm going to do now is hold it there and gun the top nut on, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, sit rep. The thing is, I tried gunning it on, it will not gun on. Sometimes, and most of the times, it does, it just tightens up with the gun. This time around, the whole shock is spinning. So what we need to do is, we need to get a 15mm angle spanner, put it on there. The previous nut was 16, this is a 15. And we're going to hold it on the top with some pliers, and turn that one. Yeah, we don't drop the spanner, obviously, right? So hold, you get the picture, hold it on the top, tighten the nut up, and then happy days, we'll put it back on the car. Let's go. Right guys, there we have it. New Monroe shockers. I prefer Monroe. I recommend Monroe, one of the best shockers out there. Monroe shockers. I've got the mounting back on, bump stops back on. What we're going to do now is fit it in reverse order, same way. Them 2 bolts up there, 1 bolt here. You might need to push the hub up a little bit or maneuver it a little bit just to line that bolt up, and that's it. Let's do that. Home stretch, let's go. Alright guys, sit rep. Top 2 bolts are on. The bottom one will not line up. Reason being is, obviously we've got a new shocker. It's you know, we can't even move the shocker. It's all, you know, nice and solid and everything. So it's got tension on it. This has got tension on it. So what we need to do is, all we need to do, get a trolley jack. If you're doing it on the floor, get a trolley jack. Make sure it's safe and everything. I've got a gearbox hoist. All I'm going to do is jack it up, line it up, and jack it until that comes down. You get the picture. That's going to line up. We're going to get that lined up, get the bolt in there, tighten it up, put the wheel back on. Job's a good one. That's it guys, job done. This side is done. What we're going to do is, I'm going to do the other side now, but it's exactly the same procedure as this side. Passenger side, driver side, exactly the same. Anyway guys, all I'm going to say is, I hope this video helps you guys out. If it didn't help you guys out, don't slag me off. Peace and blessing. I'm trying to help you guys out. And yeah, all I'm going to say is like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button for me. Leave a comment in the comment section. And I will see you guys soon.